Hey everybody, it is Sunday, and it's also Doors Open Toronto, so I'm going to the Argonauts Rowing Club as my first destination, and we've got some active TO on the lakeshore here. That's kind of a surprise. They haven't been announcing it ahead of time very well, so, but whatever, nice to get on the road. Anyways, the Argonaut Rowing Club. That's my first stop. Kind of confused about how to get in here, but I guess you gotta go like down through the parking area. And yeah, they're giving out tours here. I just showed up and doing a one-on-one tour. This is one of their boat garages. Yeah. In the back you can see dragon boaters, but in the foreground on the dock, that's like the rowboats with the rigging on it, where it like sort of holds on to the pivot of the paddle or whatever. And then in here, these are a bunch of single person boats that are, some of them are privately owned. This is like a non-profit club thing that anyone can join, so kind of cool. And yeah, this used to be a changing room, but it flooded in like 2017, and then they remade it to be just a garage, and they have like a second story now that's, I don't know how old this stuff is, guys. It's kind of confusing. Apparently there was a squash court or something involved here, but yeah, trophy room. Here's the Argonauts rugby team, footballers. Yeah, it started as a thing for them to do in the winter, the rowers. So yeah, they've later sold the team to whoever runs it now, I guess. But yeah, the Argonauts seem like they have a bunch of wins and stuff in rowing competitions. Here's a bunch of rowing machines for their winter training. Of course, you know, why would anyone be using that now when they could be on the water rowing? And yeah, the club bar, I guess. You could come get a coffee here. They also have a big, well, all these pictures, but big event space over here that people from the public or corporations rent out from time to time. Apparently they had a wedding here yesterday. People like to get married on the docks. It's a nice water view, I guess. Nice lake. And yeah, just going by, this is what the clubhouse used to look like before it burnt down in like the 70s. So yeah, pretty decent first stop. They were doing free rowing lessons, but even though like I looked a month in advance, it was not on their website. But it was all booked up somehow. I don't know, guys. Anyways, I'm off towards Liberty Village. There's apparently stuff at exhibition, but I didn't see it when I went through. So yeah, I'm gonna check out the Zoomerplex. I'm at the wrong side of the building right now, I guess. But yeah, the Zoomer Media has recently acquired BlogTO, and now BlogTO is also in this building on the second floor. I got here like third, but I'm the first person in this line, I guess. I don't know. Apparently the tour started at 10, and I just happened to show up like just before 10. And yeah, kind of a huge line. Well, not that huge. Everybody could come on the first tour. So, yeah. Zoomer Media, they make a magazine and do a lot of radio shows. And I guess something about this TV. They got stuff going on here. Kinda cool. Sometimes they have concerts here, I guess. And I'm not familiar with any of their media stuff, really. I don't listen to the radio or watch whatever this TV is. So, other than BlogTO, I guess, you know, BlogTO. Late to my stories. But, whatever. So yeah, here's one of the control rooms. This is kind of like master control for the, that stage that we were just on. Pretty neat. This looks like a sound guy room. And yeah, there's like 60 or so cameras set up for that master control room, the server room. And this is new classical FM. Yeah, the host came in on the weekend just to meet the people who wanted to tour around. Kind of neat. And yeah, they got their software here and a script. Literally just like, oh, news at 11 o'clock, guys. But yeah, kind of neat to see that these windows just go right into the studio. So if you ever wanted to press ham the radio hosts, those just go up to any of these windows and you can press that ham. Yeah, here's the news people, you know, messy desk on here for all those breaking news stories. And then they just had some extra recording rooms for other stuff, I don't know. So yeah, going into the next building, this is MZ, the Television History Museum or something. Well, first we went through this like CARP event. I didn't know what CARP was, and I still am a little bit like, I don't know. Seems like an advocacy group for old people. Not affiliated with any particular political party, but I don't know. Maybe they're alright. Anyways, onto the actual television museum here. Going through this hallway. This is like an archive of something. I'm kind of just looking at stuff and being like, huh, alright, neat. And then into the displays of the museum, just a ton of televisions. They had a little thing for Felix the cat here. I remember waking up ultra early when I was like 6 and watching TV before anyone else in the house is awake. And Felix the cat would be on sometimes. Crazy, right? Such an old TV show. It's like before my time, and yet they're still airing it. Anyways, looked at the TVs. It's neat to see some of these older TVs actually working. And yeah, big wall of them. These are like kind of like VR glasses. Neat. I wonder if you could watch TV on that. Maybe. But yeah. What a museum, eh guys? You know, maybe you could pause and read some of these plaques, but I didn't really read the stuff. So I was ready to go. I was looking in this studio, I was like, oh, what's going on in there? I don't know. I don't think that was a part of the tour, so I just left. They also gave me a ticket for free ice cream. It started at 11, or like the tour started at 10, and then the ice cream was at 11, so I was didn't want to spend that much time there, but since there was free ice cream, you know, it was kind of worth it just to hang out and not be pissed off at the guy for asking a bunch of questions. Also, there's this speaker corner thing. Normally I wouldn't leave a message on it, but he's giving out free tote bags, and I was like, I want a free tote bag. Who knows what's going to be inside? Hipster or Zoomer? Well, one of the neat things inside was these sunglasses. Honestly, kind of perfect, because I lost my clip-on glasses, and it was nice to have sunglasses today. It was a pretty sunny day. So, now I'm just wearing these sunglasses everywhere. Yeah. Alright. I'm heading over to the Canoe Landing Recreation Center. This is newly built. I think they sort of finished it right around when the pandemic started, so no one really got to check it out much. But, you know, things are relaxing now. So, going on a tour. I got here right as the tour started, so just ran and caught up with them. Yeah, going down a level into this gymnasium. The recreation center is attached to a school that's just to the south of it, so you can't do everything until after 4 p.m. because the school is using a lot of the facilities. But I don't know, I think there's probably some stuff that's open all the time. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it much. But yeah. We got like exercise rooms and stuff. The lady giving the tour is like, we've learned a lot from designing our other ones to make sure that everything is good for this one. Neat kitchen, teaching space. They have a camera on the ceiling that the teacher can control with like these little presets depending on like what space they're working at. That's pretty neat. And yeah, they made sure that this kitchen is just like home appliances. Apparently in one of the other ones they had just a bunch of industrial stuff, so people would go in for lessons and then not be able to do the same thing at home because they didn't have industrial equipment. Anyways, going up to the rooftop. This is one of the things that I tried to check out like a while ago, but the rooftop is only open to the public after 4 p.m. So just show up after 4 p.m. unlike me, who was there at like noon. But yeah, they've got a nice green rooftop. You can see the schoolyard over here. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, stand in. Nice view of the CN Tower. Over there, that's Canoe's Landing Park, and you can see the canoe. And you know, people like the canoe, so that's why they named the recreation center after it. Yeah, pretty neat. The tour was still sort of going on, but I think that was pretty much the end of it, so I just kind of left. Going down the stairs, and I'm out of here. It's about noon now, and I have tickets to see the TIFF Bell Lightbox tour thing at 1 p.m. So, just decided to kill an hour hanging out at the Rail Deck Park. Seems like they also have a farmer's market going on. And they're doing something for Doors Open Toronto. So I'm kind of just looking at the farmer's market stuff. The usual stuff. But also a mushroom lady. Cool. Look at all those mushrooms. Yeah. So, kind of just looking for whatever he can't normally see. And there's a big lineup to go into this part of it. But some guys were like, hey, anyone want to go on the guided tour? And I thought the guided tour was going to show me something that I couldn't normally see from just like walking out here on any day. Like pretty much any day you can come and look at the trains. They're just outside. But he kind of just stood in one spot and told us some facts about it. So this big train here, this is like an actual steam engine. It weighs about 100 tons. And this is the only spot that it can actually rest. Because over on the east side, underground, there's a bunch of underground parking. And if they were to put this train above it, it would collapse the parking garage. So it has to be here. And it's pretty cool, pretty big train. These cranes are the only, well, they're old and they're actually strong enough to lift up the 100-ton train. And over here you have the old GO train cart and a diesel engine in the middle, the green one, then a caboose, and yeah, the guy said that you could climb on top of the diesel engine, and that was a lie. It's blocked off. You cannot climb on top of it, but you can climb onto it. But I was hoping to go on top. Then I checked out the caboose. This is where the engineers would like live on the train. Pretty neat. You could also like see the whole train from the higher up vantage. Kind of cool. I didn't feel like climbing up there. And yeah, heading north on Simcoe here. Gonna check out the St. Andrew Church. You know, we're named after the same guy, so gotta check out my church. And yeah, pretty nice in here. I've been here before, but it's just neat. Nice architecture, and there's a giant organ, you know, and a guy playing it. So, always nice to listen to this guy play. and check out some of the stained glass. I'm like, yeah, that's neat. So yeah, on my way out, going down the stairs, I was looking at these windows, and I feel like this isn't real stained glass, this is just a sticker. So now I'm kind of doubting if the other ones were real, but maybe those were just stickers because it was like, you could touch it easily. I don't know. Anyways, time for TIFF. Well, I showed them my email confirmation for the event that was free, and they're like, you have to log on to Ticketmaster. And honestly, I hate Ticketmaster, so I just told them I hate Ticketmaster, and I left. Because, guys, Ticketmaster is terrible. Also, why you gotta ruin such a easy event like Doors Open? Like, guys, just show up and like, I don't know, guys, just keep it simple. I had the confirmation email. Anyways, I'm checking out the Elgin Theater. This is on Yonge Street. Gone by it a bunch of times, but didn't know this was here. And it's just like fancy theater. So yeah, checking it out. Now apparently there's another theater, the Winter Garden, and I thought that it was like in the basement, but they have a neat cutout of the building, and it's actually on top of the other theater. Kind of weird, eh? Like, that's the theater that I was just in. And then up here, the Winter Garden Theater. So yeah. Some weird spaces in between. But nice escalator ride to the Winter Garden. So yeah, it's kind of just a bunch of plastic plants on the ceiling of this theater. Which I guess if it was winter time, you'd be like, oh, plants, nice. And I don't know, it was kind of neat. You can see like the columns are decorated to look like trees and stuff, but it kind of is just a bunch of plastic on the ceiling. I don't know, just plastic plants, guys. In the pictures it kind of looked cooler, but still neat. Glad I came, I guess. And yeah, walking down the stairs. A lot of stairs in this place. They're decorated with weird babies. So you have that to look forward to if you ever want to come here. So yeah, heading out now. Big tour going on. It's a popular day to walk around town, I guess. So yeah, checking out Toronto's first post office, museum, gift shop, and a full-service post office. So yeah, mostly seems like a gift shop and a museum, but I guess you could do mail stuff here. Some neat seals. That's fun. And yeah, museum part in the back. It was really crowded in here. You could try writing with a quill. That's fun. And they had a neat map of what Toronto used to be like. This is from Front Street to Queen Street. Yeah. That creek is gone. Yeah. Anyways, heading on out of here and just taking a look at the stuff. A plaque. You can read that if you want. I didn't. So yeah, going over to the Daniel Spectrum, which is a community center across from Regent Park. Wasn't really sure what to expect here, and I think I've actually been here before on like a Legend 3D event. I think it was in this gymnasium, and I don't know. What a world, They said that I could go in at any door that was open. So I'm gonna go through this emergency exit that says staff only. See what's going on. Kind of just a hallway. So yeah, going up to the second floor. We're at the Regent Park Film Festival. People have set up, and they're showing some movies or short films. They had some swag that you could buy. I got a free sticker though, and I watched some movies, partially because they said that they would bring me some popcorn to enjoy while I watched a movie. I was like, alright. And they did bring me the popcorn. I was like, alright, sweet. Unbuttered, unsalted. Sadness. But still free popcorn. Now, the third floor, usually not open to the public, but today, open to the public. Just walk in. Kinda odd, but neat. Seems like a bunch of meeting rooms and stuff. I don't know, kind of a weird space that, maybe there's like artists set up here. Apparently there's like, they're growing stuff on the balconies, like students are or something, I don't know. But yeah, that was neat, I guess. So at this point, I'm pretty hungry and thirsty. I forgot my water bottle, so I'm stopping at the Subway, ate half a sub, and drank some sodas. That was nice. Heading across the Don River, and I'm gonna go to the Eastern Yard. This is just on the way. My last stop is gonna be the R.C. Harris water treatment plant, but since this was on the way, figured why not come through and check it out. Should be a quick stop. In past years, you were allowed to go sit inside the vehicles, but this year, all the cabs are closed, so that kinda sucks. You can't even get inside any of these tractors. And the salt pile, so far over there, can't even taste any of the salt, unless I wanted to eat the, like, floor salt, which I want a fresh pile salt. Anyways, that's enough of this place. Kinda just vehicles that you can look at. I don't know. So yeah, making my way down to the Lakeshore Trail here. Gonna ride it far east along Woodbine Beach. Apparently this place was going crazy on Victoria Day. Fireworks, stabbings maybe. Yeah, there's definitely stories of like people shooting the fireworks at the police. So it gets wild down here. You know, what can I say? Oh yeah, the paddle pirates. Yeah, they're in a legal battle with the city for having their business in the park. But technically they don't. They just use the roads and parking lots like everyone else, and that's alright. They try to get permits, but the city just keeps rejecting them. So that's classic Toronto being stupid. Like, what is it hurting to have a boat delivery service? Anyways, the R.C. Harris Water Treatment Facility. So apparently you're allowed to actually come and enjoy the outside of this place kinda anytime. And last time that I visited, they closed the lower building before I could check it out. So I'm gonna check that out first. Notice that I'm going in through the entrance of the self-guided tour. This room kind of smelled like dirty water, so it wasn't great, but they did have a bunch of stuff that you could check out. Lots of things that you could read. I want to see the pumps. And here they are. So yeah, they got a ton of pumps. It's pretty loud in here. Most of the pumps are on and pumping water. You know, Toronto's a big city. Gotta pump that water to a lot of people. And yeah, they've refurbished some of the old pumps, and they're actually gonna still use them. Kinda wild, eh? Yeah. There's a whole other level beneath this with more pumps as well. I could see it through the grates, but I didn't take a picture. And apparently a bunch of people can't read, as this sign says exit. So, kind of annoying that people are going in through that way. But whatever. I'm not the entrance and exit police. So yeah, checking out the waterfront here. Initially when I was walking around, I thought that you couldn't go to this area before. I remember reading somewhere that they've closed parts of it to the public after 9/11. Because, you know, you could do some good terrorism by poisoning the water. But yeah, maybe it's just the inside isn't usually open to the public and you can still enjoy the outside lake part and hill. So yeah, decided I'd check out the this building. Yeah, this is where they have all the big pools of water. It's hard to see though, and it's pretty busy in here. Here's one of the pools of water. The glass is like reflecting a lot of light though, so I couldn't really see it in person. But it's water in there. I think this is where they actually like clean it to be drinking water. But again, I don't know. I'm pretty tired at this point and ready to not be here. So yeah, I actually talked to a security guard and they said that you can come and enjoy the outside like kind of anytime. Anyways, a little bit of schadenfreude for you guys. I was enjoying this wooden art thing. I noticed all the cars trying to go down this street like they could park in here, but there's just a lineup of cars trying to get out because there's no parking on this street, guys. I mean, there is, but it's full. So I don't know what all those guys were thinking trying to get down there, but it was non-stop people trying to get down there. Anyways, since I'm on the east end, wanted to hang out with Adam and Don. And there's Don's e-bike, so I was pretty sure that I would find Adam in here, because Don said that he went to get groceries, because we're gonna eat some barbecue. And yeah, I got some things as well. I was like, whoa, spritz it up, 70 cents? What a deal. So yeah, good trip to Rouxls. And yeah, went back to Adam and Don's place. Yep, garden still doing well. Tree in the back, doing well. And hanging out. What a time. Don's got a new plant back here. Big plant. Tyler also came over. He's got they were trying to build a blossom tail too, but they couldn't get it to work. But Adam showed me his demo that he's been working on. He's got it on the Switch at a good frame rate and resolution and stuff. Pretty nice. Pretty neat, eh guys? That's an Andrew's Quest exclusive right there. So yeah, actual barbecue, pretty nice. Oh yeah, Tyler's new tattoos. He's got a Castle Pixel tattoo. That's his video game company. And a sword tattoo, pretty cool. I might get a sword tattoo one of these days. But who knows. Anyways, eating that barbecue, good burger, good veggies. This is good stuff right here. So yeah. In our Naruto watching club, they watched the cool fight without me, so I kind of made them watch the good parts again. We tried to watch everything everywhere at once, and it was neat, but like since it was getting dark, the mosquitoes were out and biting me, so it wasn't the greatest experience watching outdoor movies. So I'm just heading home now. It's been a long day, guys. Been out for like 12 hours now, and I'm ready to lay down. So just going home, and of course we gotta end the video with Rainbow. What a good cat.